Hey, well done for completing yet another module. These modules are getting longer and longer and more hard and harder. So by getting here, you've really shown what you're made of. Not everybody makes it this far. Now, while you're here, I want to share with you something that I've noticed about how I procrastinate. I'm sure everybody procrastinates, but one of the things that really struck me is when I used to have to revise or study for med school, one of the things that I always did is before I sat down to actually do the work, I wanted to prepare the scene. I wanted to tidy my desk. I wanted to sharpen my pencils. I wanted to make myself a cup of tea, maybe have a little snack ready. And what I realized is that I was just basically delaying the actual work, and it was just another form of procrastination. And once I realized that, it also made me think that, by doing all of these little things, like feeding into your perfectionism or your OCD, or getting yourself a snack beforehand, or just all of this prep before doing the actual work, it was almost like I was rewarding myself for procrastinating. And procrastination, there's a lot of studies that have been done on it, and it shows it's almost like addiction. It works so similarly in the human brain to an addiction, in the sense that the more you feed it, the stronger it gets, the more dependent you become on procrastinating. So one of the best ways is to just not feed it. Imagine it as this sort of monster that you have to really break away from. So ever since I realized that, what I did instead of sort of doing all of these little things beforehand is I just got started. And once I was done, once I did the work that I wanted to do, be it revising for an hour or studying something for an hour, it's at that point that I reward myself, that I get myself a snack, or I find something fun to do for 5 minutes. And this really helped me beat procrastination. And one of the ways that you can try is something called the Pomodoro technique. So you set the timer for 25 minutes, you do the tasks that you're meant to do, and then after that time, when the timer rings, you have a 5-minute break. And in that 5 minutes, you can do whatever it is you want, right? You can, go for a walk, go for a snack, look outside the window, go onto your computer, search for something. And the point is that you're delaying all of these fiddly things or all of these little itty bitty things for that 5 minutes. So while you're working, you're fully focused on working. And while you're having a break, you're fully focused on having a really relaxing break. So have a go of that if you've never tried the Pomodoro technique. It's pretty big for me anyways. And I'm really curious how it works out for you. So either let me know in the Q&As or let me know on Twitter at @YU_Angela how it's going for you, and what are some of your tricks as well. I'm curious to know. So keep going in the course, and I will be silently cheering for you here.